Hey everyone, it's me Holly, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be filming a what's on my phone. So my phone is the Google Pixel 7. I know a lot of people have been talking about Google phones recently because of the new Google 9, but I wanted to show you my Google Pixel 7. I have been an avid Google Pixel user since 2020 because I got my first Google Pixel phone, which was a Google Pixel 4a. And genuinely that phone still is really good and still works. My dad uses it, but this is my new one I got for this the last Christmas, the Google Pixel 7, and it has treated me so well so far. I've never been someone who likes to compete different phones. Like, if you have an Apple, that's great. If you have an Android, that's great. Like, I've never bothered too much about it. All I can say personally is that this phone is great and has done great things for me, and I don't miss my old iPhone that I had. So this is my phone. As you can see here, I have this as my lock screen. So I custom made my lock screen, and it's of loads of comedians that I love. Recently, I think since February of 2024, I've had this real hyperfixation of British shows, British comedians. I've just absolutely adored British comedy and British TV. I love Taskmaster. These are a lot of my favorite contestants. So on a Google Pixel, you can customize your different screens. So if I hold down, I can customize a lock screen, and I can basically change what's on the front. I quite like to keep it simple, and I also made my color. I think you can make the color, you can choose a color for your whole phone to be based off of. You can also include shortcuts on the front, so I have my Google Home and my wallet. You see on the side this little volume button, I chose for it to be the color blue, so you can customize a lot on this phone, which is really nice. And you can also have live subtitles, so if I do that, any audio that is playing on my phone gives you live subtitles, if that's any use to anyone. Anyway, so when we got onto my phone, the first page is this one. So as you can see down the bottom, I have a few photos of some other comedians. So these are people from the IT crowd, and this is John Robbins, James Acaster, and Fern Brady. You know when something fills you with joy, so I had to put it on my lock screen. And obviously I've got the time up here, and then the weather up in the corner. Then on the bottom you can see 4 apps, which is the camera, Chrome, Google Chrome, phone, and messages, and then the most recently used, which is Instagram. And then on the bottom you have a little Google search, which you can literally just press on and get straight onto Google. The camera, so you've got portrait mode, so if I turn it around, you've got portrait mode, which will blur the background if I was to take a photo. Long exposure, I've never really used this one, but this is for someone who loves photography, I assume. Action pan, again, let's have a little question about it. Focuses on moving subject and adds creative blur to the background. Night sight is really good. Panorama, these are just the stuff that you get on the phone. This is really cool. It's a you can take photos around the room, and you can get a whole room. And then if you go onto the video, you've got blur, so if I turn the camera around, it will focus on my hand. So my desk is a bit of a mess. And then onto the desk. And then you've got pan. So I don't know what this one does. Cinematic. Yeah, so it stabilizes cinematic shots, slow-mo, and time-lapse. And this time-lapse is automatic, so it will choose the best speed for what you are doing. And then you can have 4K or 1080p. And then obviously phone, where you call people, and messages, where you text people. I rarely actually use them. I just use social media sites to contact people. And then that's my first page. If we swipe over, it's a weird layout, I will admit, because I've got one line here and then one line here. So on the top line, so these are all the apps, well, most of the apps that you get with the phone. So you've got settings, calendar, Play Store, calculator, clock, photos, keep noted, so they come with the phone. There are a few others which I have either deleted or put into this bit down here. So if you scroll up, you can get all apps that you didn't want on your home screen. Sometimes just put any of the apps that the phone came with in there. So anyway, the most used one I think would be keep noted, where I literally have so many just song ideas. I haven't actually written a song in ages, and I've been really disappointed in myself. But anytime I feel creative, I'll write stuff in there, little things that I think about, notes, anything will go in my notes, and I use it so much. And then we have Soundcore, which are my headphones. So you can just connect on there and you can make them noise cancelling. You can do so much stuff with that. Then I've got Spotify. I love Spotify so much. So recently I've been loving to listen to Ellis James and John Robbins' podcast. So good. I need to finish this episode because it's already really funny. The Taskmaster podcast, I'm currently watching New Zealand Taskmaster. It is so good. If you're a Taskmaster fan, really recommend it. And I'm going and listening to all of the people from that series. Oh my god, they got Lee Hart. Sorry, freaking out a little bit. They didn't think that they'll get him on the podcast. I've also been loving Paul Williams' music. I've had them stuck in my head. He is the New Zealand Taskmaster assistant. You can tell my whole life just revolves around my hyperfixations. Ignore the Skibbity Alpha Toilet. My cousin played that when I was in the car and she used my phone. White noise, I've had to sleep using white noise recently. I don't know why. It's better than having my fan on, so that's what I tell myself. Silent Earth is such a good playlist. This has got so many great songs. It's just the vibe of this playlist is so good. Outlook is where I have all my emails. So I had my old school email from like secondary school and sixth form, and then I have my uni email on there and also my personal email on there. I just have so many email accounts. And then when you swipe over, this is the rest of my apps. This is everything. So I have them in little folders. So basically, this Notion one did have something else in the folder, but it was like specific to somewhere near where I was. An app that was like, it would give away my location, so I didn't really want to keep this on my lock screen. Anyway, so the first folder is socials. So in here, I didn't think I used this much social media. To be fair, I don't really use these often. I think my screen time's about 4 hours. Probably because I just watch TV instead. But yeah, so we have Instagram. So this is my Instagram account. So this is my most recent one, which is my August photo dump. I just do a photo dump at the end of every single this was impressive. 31 seconds on my mini crossword. Yes, thank you. I just do a little like photo dump at the end of every month. Sorry, I love these earrings. Sometimes I forget the months. Oh my god, this one was May. But yeah, I've got all the songs, so I put my Receiptify on here. I've got all the musicals I've gone to see. I haven't updated my highlights in so long. And then I have a private account, but that is only for close friends. And we have Snapchat, which is for friends as well. I literally barely use it. Occasionally I love a little weird filter, but like, other than that, I literally just talk to my friends on it. And then we have TikTok, which again, I've actually got out the habit. I've got out of the habit of using TikTok. I just don't really use it. Like, I've literally got 2 posts. This was a draft. Let's actually watch it. It's just me vibing to the song. I literally barely have anything on here. My repost is the most important thing on here. This is real. This is who I'm talking about. Like, this is the most important part of my account. This is what you should look through. This is the most important. This tells you a lot about me. Have YouTube, which is obviously what you're watching me on. Let's see what I've been interested in recently. It's just comedy stuff, really. Barely watch YouTube videos as well. I love Nicole Leno. There's just something about her videos that are just too good. I have a YouTube Studio, which basically gives me all my analytics of what happens with my videos, like how many people who watched it are subscribed. Let's actually see what's going on. So this is the age range. This is female to male. So yeah, this is kind of cool, isn't it? WhatsApp, which is obviously for just friends and family. Pinterest is the place. Stop it. Pinterest is where I thrive. This is my uni thing. Psychology. We'll get on to shuffles in a minute because that is how I made my lock screen. X, which I literally barely use. I literally only use it if I want to see like updates on the shows that I like or the people, like the comedians or anything. Like, I go on there just to check that they haven't updated something. Facebook is private for friends and family. Messenger is private for friends and family. Discord, I'm literally on a Taskmaster Discord. That's it. And then shuffles is where I made my lock screen. So we're going to go on here. So it's linked to your Pinterest account, and I literally just made this. But it was better than this. I don't know what happened to this one. Anyway, that was the social folder. Then in the entertain folder, So what I found is on any like phone I used to have, I would not have enough storage to have all these apps. All of these ones in here, I would not have had enough storage to keep them all. But on this phone, I just can never, I never overdo it with my storage. I always have enough. So we've got Netflix. Let's see what's going on. So I've recently started to watch Fresh Meat, Motherland, Feel Good, because Feel Good has Charlotte Ritchie and Mae Martin in. Taskmaster, obviously, Man Down, IT Crowd, Peep Show. This is so like British TV coded. Motherland is just the top tier comedy show, sitcom. Like, genuinely, if you're wondering what you should watch, trust me, you need to. But Disney Plus, I literally barely use this. It's not really, I'm not like a Disney person, like there's not really anything. Occasionally I'll go back and rewatch Rapunzel, Tangled. That's about it. BBC Sounds is where I listen to the Inside Number 9 podcast and the Ghosts podcast. By the way, guys, I'm going to the Ghosts book event. They're going to be in London doing a little event for their book and that they're selling, and I'm gonna go. Can you see how excited I am? I'm going to see the Ghosts. I'm obviously not going to see them, but I'm going to see them on the stage, and Charlotte Ritchie's going to be there, and I'm actually freaking out a little bit. Anyway, and then we've got BBC iPlayer. Then we got Inside Number 9, Ghosts, here we go. I did try and watch Doctor Who at one point, but I just get confused. And then Audible, I just have a Ghosts audiobook on there. Channel 4 is what I currently have, the Channel 4 membership, because I didn't want to deal with loads of ads, because I've been watching, I literally binge watched the New Zealand season 2 Taskmaster in 2 days, and I watched the first season in like 3-4 days. I just love it so much. And then I've been rewatching season 16 of Taskmaster. I've been rewatching season 17 of Taskmaster. Like, it's an obsession, and I'm ready to start the series 3 of the New Zealand Taskmaster. And then we have ITVX, which I literally don't use. Not really much on there. Prime Video, My Lady Jane. Watch it. Watch My Lady Jane, please. It is so good. I cannot stress this enough. It is so good. You should watch it. Actually watch it right now. And the edits afterwards eat every time. Then we got edit folder, which has got Fonto, where I put the like words onto my thumbnails, and then Pixart, which is where I can like blur the background, cut things out if I want to put like a little like picture on the screen of a thumbnail. And then CapCut is where I edit, so I'm gonna be editing this video on my laptop on CapCut, and then I'm going to edit any videos I take on my phone on CapCut. It's just so good. It's free and it's great. Then we have music, which has got guitar tuner if I want to tune my guitar, which I haven't played in a while, and then tabs, which has got loads of chords for loads of different songs. What you basically do is click the one you want and just use, if you know your chords, you can just play any song really. Then we have rate, which I haven't used in a while, where I can like rate different films with Letterboxd or Goodreads. I don't understand either of these apps, and I do not use them any longer. I am so confused. Just so confused. How the hell do you like do anything on them? Anyway, comment down below. Then we have travel, so we've got the AA app. Waze, which is just a better alternative than Google Maps, because Google Maps doesn't tell you how fast you're going. Ringo, I've literally not used these two at the bottom. I just got them in case. Games, I don't use my phone for games. I literally use my phone to watch Taskmaster, and that is about it, because I have not had anything to do for the past few months. Offline games, if I'm ever needing to play like Wordle or something offline, it has it on there. 2-player games, if I'm ever bored with a friend, it's on there. 1 to 4-player games, if you're ever bored with a group of friends, there is a game. Good pizza, great pizza. I'm afraid to delete it because I got so far with my progress, and before I deleted it when I got really far, and then I really hated myself because I deleted my progress. Premier League, guys, I don't understand it, but I do it anyway, and because my family do it. Loop, right, this app, one night I was really anxious and I downloaded it, and it just took my mind off things. It was really weird because I've literally not used it since, but I have this connection to it now. I just got really worried, and I was like, I want an app to calm my nerves. Let's actually play it. It's just got such relaxing music. I don't even get what's going on, guys, but I love it. Like, is that done? Like, I don't even know. Like, what does this game even mean? Oh, wow. So peaceful. Then we have money, which has got Lloyds Bank, Wallet, McDonald's, Nationwide, Krispy Kreme, Vinted, and Impost. I recently selling things on Vinted, only recently, just to get rid of things that I had in my room, because I did a massive room tidy, and I was like, I need to get rid of some things. Then we have this app, which is not named, but it's got my Galaxy Watch stuff at the top, which I don't wear that anymore. What is the point of my phone? Literally, someone tell me. And then we've got the Flow app. That is the point of my phone. And then a headphone app for my little earbuds, like Sony earbuds. They're really good, by the way. They were like £50. And then Notion, which is where I thrive. This is the last thing I'm going to show you guys, but it's the best thing. So I can make different like places. So I've got a personal home where I've got my favorite song at the moment, to do, buy, spend, TV show list of the shows I need to go through and watch. Like, it keeps me on track of things. My reading list of the things I need to read, and or the things I've already read. Then we have a uni one, which I'm going to I've put all the modules on that I'm going to be doing, and I've got all the books that I want to read for university. And when I start university, I'm going to put loads of like information on here. And then we have all my year 13 stuff. Oh, my year 13 stuff. This was where I did everything for psychology. If I ever needed to get back to my notes, I literally have them all here. Every single thing. Wait, I should, like, this is so good. I literally have everything explained in such a condensed form. If anyone is doing psychology and needs me to share these, I will find a way because I have everything. And yeah, you can literally, like, once you figure out how to use this app, it's so good. So I would definitely, I watched a tutorial on how to use Notion, and it changed everything, because before I downloaded it, I was like, what the actual hell is this? That is everything on my phone. So yeah, that is everything on my phone. I'm actually going to look at my screen time now, because I don't think I use my phone too often. My screen time today is 2 hours, and it's currently 5 o'clock, so that could go up a little bit. But my average is like 4 hours. No, I'd say my average is 5 hours, let's be real. But really, I don't really use my phone. But when I do, it's gorgeous, and I have this clear case on it, and it's a Google 7, and it's treated me so well. And I would really like, if you are wondering, and if you're not like an avid Apple user, like, I found the switch between a iPhone, so I had an iPhone 6, I think, or was it a 5? I can't remember, but this was like back when I was just left primary school. It was my first ever phone, apart from like a little brick phone. So I had a I had a iPhone, whatever one I had, 5 or 6. And then the next phone I got, so my iPhone was dying. It was like really bad. Like, only near the end. It was really good at the beginning, and then near the end it was like dying off, so I needed a new one. And I think my older brother had got a Google phone, so I got a Google phone. And it was a Google 4A, and that was gorgeous. It had lasted so long. Only near the end did the power button get a little bit temperamental, but I don't think my dad's had any issues with that now. But it was gorgeous, loved it. And then this one is just like a bigger screen and has so much more on it. Like, the camera is so much better. It's just, I can't explain, but it's just so easy. If you do a lot of stuff with Google, like if you have a Google Drive or Google Photos, because I have a Windows laptop, and I use Google as my primary, like, place to like research stuff, or Google, basically, because that's what it's called, it's Google. When you have an account on Google, you can literally just click and get onto your Google Photos. If you've backed up your images, you can just get them straight onto your laptop without any hassle. I can download things so easy, without getting any extra apps. You literally just go onto your Internet Explorer place for Google, and then click like 4 dots, and you can get it all up. And it's just so easy. Do your research as well if you want to get this phone. And if not, you just came here to see what I was interested in, which was great. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.